For the badminton faithful, the Sudirman Cup needs no introduction. In a team competition where all 5 disciplines are contested, this biennial tournament is the ultimate test of a nation's all-round strength in a team event. Since the first meet in 1989, the World Mixed Team Championships has held a special place in the hearts of players and fans alike. Only 3 nations have had their hands on the prestigious trophy: Indonesia, Korea, and China. The Chinese first lifted the cup in 1995 and are the record holders with a whopping 10 titles. Since 2005, the mighty Reds have been invincible. The Chinese have proved time and again that their all-around strength was simply exceptional. The defending champions were once again the hot favorites to retain their crown at the recent Total BWF Sudirman Cup 2017. Held in the beautiful Gold Coast, the badminton witnessed was as breathtaking and memorable as the stunning Australian coast.
They've done it! Teammates swamped the players. Last one, the Sudirman Cup. Teammates swamped the players.
After the match, it was like a dream. We couldn't believe it. Everyone ran to the court to celebrate and savor the winning moment. There were a lot of emotions running through. We remembered all the hardship that we went through together as a team. I will never forget that day. It was such an incredible feeling.
For the players, it was a big challenge. We told them to let go of everything and just try to enjoy the game. Everyone thought the Chinese would have an easy victory against us, and they might have been surprised. We made it all the way to the final. Little by little, we got there, and what was key for us throughout the tournament was our great teamwork and our team spirit.
For the first time in history, the World Mixed Team Championships was held in the Oceania region, with Australian tourist hotspot Gold Coast given the hosting honours. As one of BWF's major events, the 15th edition of the Sudirman Cup had its share of excitement and anticipation.
You feel a buzz around the whole thing, and we really hope that the event will be hugely successful, lots of spectators, and bringing a lot of good badminton out to the world. But I think everybody is also, the tension, you start to feel the tension also amongst the teams. Because, I mean, they are playing for a big cup, you know, a big victory, a big trophy here, so something they all take very seriously.
Protagonist Korea also had to deal with a flurry of emotions prior to the tournament. Men's double stars such as Lee Yong-dae, Shin Baek-cheol and Ko Sung-hyun had retired from the national team in the post-Olympics period, leaving the East Asian side short of experience and proven quality in that department. But the coaches deliberated on fielding a young team for one of the biggest stages in world badminton with an eye for the future.
We were in a tough situation. Since the team had become much younger, for me as a coach, it made things a little easier because we had to look towards the long term like the Olympics. Luckily, the partnerships worked out fine and head coach Kang played a big part.
When you think of Team Korea, our main strength used to be the men's doubles, but all of our top-ranked players have retired. Before, the veterans and our young players like Kim Won-ho had quite an age gap, Kim only being in the senior year in high school. It was risky for us to let such a young player participate in the tournament, but our initial goal was to prepare these players for the next Olympics.
In the group stage, the Koreans were pitted against Chinese Taipei and Russia. Although they were third seeds, Korea were expected to struggle for the top spot with Chinese Taipei. And with both nations possessing world-class talent in singles, the tie hinged on the tandem events. A youthful-looking Korea team was entrusted to carry a country's hopes. Any doubt that lingered around the young guns only served to fuel their desire to prove their critics wrong.
Since the retirement of our key players, the people and media were all skeptical of the way we were rebuilding the doubles teams. But for us young players to fill the shoes of those who retired, it was a great chance to show everyone what we were made of. And because of this, we trained much harder.
And as Korea's journey in the Gold Coast unfolded, it became clear that what they lacked in experience, they made up for in team spirit and belief.